In my opinion, Meet Kevin is operating in a legal pump and dump group. In this video, I'm going to provide evidence that supports my claim, showing you that Meet Kevin is running a pump and dump group. He has a small core following that pay a bunch of money to be in this group. They make a bunch of money, and then the 2.8 million subscribers on his YouTube channel end up losing money on a lot of these pump and dump scams that he ends up promoting. Now, if you're unfamiliar with pump and dump, here it is on Wikipedia. Pump and dump is a form of securities fraud that involves artificially inflating the price of a known stock through false and misleading positive statements in order to sell the cheaply purchased stock at a higher price. Now, these are illegal in most of the world, especially here in America. The SEC has a big page on it. They do not take kindly to people and companies that promote pump and dump scams. This is illegal. It can end you in jail for a very long time. And I firmly believe that this is what Meet Kevin is doing. I'm going to show you in this video exactly how he is actually doing this. Okay, so let's start out. If you're unfamiliar, this is Meet Kevin. You know his YouTube channel. If you go down to the description, the More section, he has all of these links. And one of them is a link to his stock market course. He sells many courses like a bunch of fake gurus do. This is his stock market course. I think it's currently going for $574. You can sign up for this. If you sign up, you can see right here I highlighted it. Bonus, get access to my private live streams and member-only Discord channel. So in this video, he actually shows his private Discord channel. And what this is, this Discord channel shows you exactly when he makes a purchase on any stock. So anytime he purchases a stock or sells a stock or buys crypto or whatever it is, it will instantly go to his private Discord group, and everyone in the group can see it immediately. These people have to pay $500+ to get in this group. They have access to this information, and then he later talks about this information on his actual public channel that has, 1.82 million subscribers. So all of the people who are on the actual main channel are getting secondhand information that he actually, showed to his small core audience, in many cases several hours or a day or two before. And Meet Kevin has a large enough group that once he actually talks about this publicly, all of the stocks, or at least most of the stocks, especially the small cap stocks, because that's what's really happening in the pump and dump group, Meet Kevin is not a dumb person. He will mostly talk about a lot of these companies that are very successful multi-billion-dollar companies, and he knows that, if he talks about it, the stock price probably isn't going to move that much, but then he will occasionally throw in a small cap stock, a company that is only worth a few $1,000,000, and he 100% knows that when he talks about it, it will go up massively. Now, all these people in the Discord group, I'll show you a brief clip of this, they all have access to this information before the general public, the 1.82 million subscribers, actually sees it.
Adding Enphase, 200K, 100K Hippo, 100K Lemonade, 50K DocuSign, Ethereum, ADA, BTC. I mean, you could just tell I'm going nuts shopping over here. Look at this, 400K Google.
Right, so all of this are his actual purchases in real time. The private Discord group gets access to this. If you watch on his normal channel, you do not. You get this information secondhand later after all the people in this group have already bought into this. Now, if you don't believe me that he is actually, he's actually talking about every single stock that he talks about on his YouTube channel beforehand to his private group, I'll actually show you in this other video. Okay, so listen closely, very closely to this clip right here.
Just a heads up, I do also share all of my purchases and talk to you about my ideas before I make purchases in the course on stocks and the psychology of money. So if you want to learn how to build your wealth, make sure you...
So there you go. In that clip, he very blatantly says that all of the information that he's talking on his public channel, 1.82 million, you get access to all of this beforehand in the private group. That's what that is. It is a small pump and dump group that once he talks about it publicly, all these stocks go up massively, and I'll show you through various different stocks. So in this video right here, and like I said, most of the stocks he talks about are big cap stocks like Tesla or Amazon, whatever. His 1.82 million subscribers are probably not going to move the price very much on a stock like Amazon, but he will occasionally, part of the pump and dump, he will occasionally talk about these stocks. They're only worth, $10, $15, $20 million. And he knows, Kevin is a smart man. He knows that when he talks about these stocks, there will be a pump, but these stocks have no real future. They're not, they're not some next big company. So there's going to be a massive dump after. So Kevin, before he makes the video, and his private Discord group have already bought into the stock. He talks about it publicly, goes up, and then it dumps. I'll show you with proof. So in this video on October 25th of 2021, he talks about the stock, a new crypto stock called BKKT. So I pulled it up in Yahoo right here. This is the Yahoo chart, and I want you to take a guess. When do you think he recommended this stock? Based on this chart where you see this massive spike right there in the middle, where do you think he recommended it? He recommended it, like I said, October 25th of 2021. So let's see where that is. October 25th, right here, right before the largest spike this stock has ever seen, on the same exact day that he recommended it, October 25th, right here, you can see this green candle is a massive buy. This is everyone on his channel, again, very large channel, 1.82 million. This is where everyone bought in when he recommended it publicly on his channel. Now, everyone that's in the Discord group, they all bought it down here, right? This is where they bought in. Recommends it on the channel, goes up massively, and then it dumps, and it has never recovered. You can see it has never recovered since then. Now, in my past video on Meet Kevin, people have said, oh, well, the stock market has collapsed, so you can't blame Kevin for the stocks going down. This stock went down back in November, before the stock market crashed. This has nothing to do with the current stock market crash. This has to do with this being a massive pump and dump that with this stock that has no real value, and it's a small cap stock. Kevin knew that recommending this stock would get it to pump. Everyone in the stock group already bought in down here. Right here, when it went down, that's where the private Discord group in. Right here is where everyone on the public channel bought in, and now everyone lost a ton of money, okay? Let's look at a few more, right? On this channel, on this page right here, 7 stocks that could 3x fast, posted December 22nd, 2020. He talked about a few of them. XL Fleet right here. This is another one. Again, let's look December 22nd. Let's look up XL Fleet. Again, where do you think the massive pump in this stock was? You're just looking at the chart. Where do you think it was? Right here, maybe? December 22nd. This is when he recommended it. I'll go back to the scene. You can see December 22nd, 2020. December 22nd, 2020, right before the largest pump this stock has ever seen. Right there. You see this massive green candle down here? This is where his audience bought in to this massive, massive bump right here because of his audience, and then it crashed. Okay? And it's never reached that level ever again. Again, this crash back in December. It has nothing to do with the current stock market. It has to do with the fact that there was no real value in why this stock, pumped 80, 90, 120%. It was just because Meet Kevin recommended this small cap stock. Right there, December 22nd, the day before it pumped massively. Let's look at another one on the same page. QS, I think it was. QS, Quantum Stock, again recommended on December 22nd of 2020. Let's pull it up on Yahoo. Okay, once again, based on the chart, where do you think he recommended it? Was it right here? You'd be right. He recommended it on the 22nd, the day it pumped up to the highest level it's ever been, right there. Nope. Right there. December 22nd, and then it has never gone up even remotely close, and immediately dumped. Because that is what happened. You see these green spikes right here? This is where his private Discord group is buying in. He talks about it publicly. Everyone publicly buys it from watching the video that has 260,000 views. They buy it, and then the people in the Discord group who already bought it at a much lower price, they dump the stock, and it goes down massively and never recovers. Now, as I said, Meet Kevin is a smart man. He knows that he can't do this all the time. That's why the majority of the stocks that he recommends are large cap companies, but he will occasionally recommend these small cap companies because he knows he can make a ton of money promoting this to his followers. This stock only has, I think, a max cap of about $20 million, so it's very easy for the public audience of 1.82 million subscribers to pump this stock, and that's exactly what's happening. The people who join his course right here, they get access to the Discord group, where on the Discord group he shows you exactly what he is buying. So he posts on here, say, I'm buying this small cap stock. People in the Discord group, a couple hundred people, they get in on it, and then he talks about it publicly. It goes up massively. Like I said, pump and dump groups, a pump and dump, these are illegal. The SEC will throw you in jail for a very long time. Now, I don't know if he's actually doing this, a pump and dump group, but 100% the SEC should be investigating Meet Kevin. It's not a coincidence that XL Fleet had the largest pump that has ever had in the entire stock history the day he recommends it. You know, QS stock, QuantumScape, the largest pump that has ever happened in the stock's history was the day he recommends it. Back at Holding, BKKT, this brand new stock that has only been out for, 2 years. The largest pump, the day after he recommends it. That is not a coincidence. That is a pump and dump, folks. And again, this has nothing to do with the current decline in the stock market because all of this happened back in 2020 and 2021. This was a pump and dump, clear as day. I would love to know, there are a bunch of people who defend Meet Kevin, and I would love to know in the comment section why anyone would, defend this kind of behavior, because it's very obvious that this is a pump and dump group. And even if it isn't a pump and dump group, he 100% should not be recommending these small cap stocks that are only worth, $20 million total for the entire portfolio, the entire cost of all the stocks they currently have for the entire company, right? He should not be recommending that. No legitimate stock analyst would ever give advice recommending these small cap stocks. So I'd love to hear your information. Leave it below. What do you think about Meet Kevin? Is he operating a pump and dump group through his private stock group and his private Discord group? I'd love to hear your opinions. Leave them below. Thanks, everyone.